Matthew Wolfenden is here. Matthew, please tell me you wake up.
Well, I'm here to tell the tale, so it's the first time I've seen any of that. I don't really watch myself, but yeah, it looks quite exciting, doesn't it? Do you know what though? Lying in that hospital bed, I thought would be great. We did about 3 days while I was lying there, and it's the hardest thing I've done because you have that pipe in your mouth, you can't swallow, you can't move. It's actually really difficult.
Oh, but it's interesting to hear actually that you said you don't watch yourself. Why is that?
Because about 10 years ago, I used to watch myself and I used to just hate everything that I did. And I used to come into work feeling really down about what I did. And I thought, what's the point? I might as well do my job. As long as they keep employing me, which they have for the last 16 years, then I'm obviously doing something right. So, yeah, so I don't tend to watch it. I'll probably watch some of this bigger stuff this week, actually.
Oh, well, we definitely will be, because I get great enjoyment out of watching you, Matthew.
Oh,
yeah, because you know what's going to happen as well, don't you, Matthew? So there's no point in you watching it. We need to know what's going to happen, but you already know, so...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do know what's going to happen. Only for the next 6 weeks, though. Up until then, I get scripts every 2 weeks, and I learn as I go along then every 2 weeks.
Well, exactly, and also anything can happen, can't it? It's a blooming dangerous place these days, isn't it, Emmerdale? It used to be so quaint and sedate and, you know, very calm, and now there's, like, danger around every corner.
Yeah, you can't have a calm village with a serial killer running about. We all need to... yeah, we're all very polite to the boss at the moment because we never know who's going to be the next one to get killed off, to be fair.
Matthew, we know you know, but can you just give us a clue? Just a little clue as to what's going to happen.
As to what's going to happen? OK, yeah, so obviously we... beyond the kind of the shooting and the siege, David does recover, and then we have a huge week coming up, which we're filming at the moment, which has... something to do with Mina. That's all I can say.
OK.
Oh. Now, Matthew, I know outside the soap you're a father to your 3 children, Bowie, Ace and Buster. And is it right that Buster went off to big school in September, is that right?
Yeah, so he went last Tuesday to big school. I can't believe it that he's already there, yeah, walking there himself. He wants to be dropped off at his mate's house and walk down the road to school.
Were you emotional then as a dad?
Yeah, me and Charlie were both so emotional. He wasn't. He was just ready for it. He was just ready for it. And, yeah, but we have to park around the corner. He doesn't want us parked outside the school, so he walks around the corner.
Oh, so you're uncool already, is that right?
Yeah, I think that's true.
Obviously not.
As soon as they go to senior school, they just kind of don't want anything to do with you. It's such a massive transition as a parent, isn't it? How did you find... how was lockdown for you all?
Do you know what? Lockdown, the first lockdown, I look back on really fondly. I know it was a really tough time for a lot of people, but we made it as enjoyable as we could for the kids. The weather was great. We got to go out on that walk every day, didn't we? We had an hour where we could get out of the house and go on a family walk, which... we never really did, and we got the chance to do that, and I hope the kids look back on it quite fondly. We bought lots of stuff for the garden that they could play on and play with, and the sun shone, and yeah, I look back on it quite fondly, to be honest. I think we made it less of a daunting experience for the kids and more exciting.
And also, Matthew, we hear you like a good bargain. You used to like designer labels, but you've changed now, haven't you?
Of course.
What I'm a scruffy.
I didn't say that, Carol.
Yeah, I like a good bargain. Yeah, Charlie's the spender in our family. I still like a good bargain. I'm a proper Yorkshireman at heart.
Yeah, speaking of Charlie, I didn't know, and it's a lovely little story that your wedding, it was a surprise to everybody who came. You told everyone it was a birthday party, right? And then they turned up and you got married. Is that right?
Yeah. So we pretended that it was Charlie's 30th birthday party, and I think we had 150 guests there when they arrived, and we then announced that it was our wedding. So we got married there and then. Yeah, so it was good.
So it was a surprise for everybody who was there. I think that's fantastic. It's such a good idea.
Yeah, apart from my mum and dad who'd helped us plan it, everyone else, yeah, they didn't know.
Oh, I would do that again.
I
wouldn't. I'm not getting married again.
I was going to say it's news to Mark. Now, you did just help us out a bit there at the beginning by telling us that you do survive in Emmerdale, but you were saying there's a big week coming up, and I've heard through the grapevine that there's a massive stunt that's going to be happening this week.
There's 4 big stunts that happen over the period of that week, and I've got my my press person behind me going like this to me. I'll give a little bit away. Yeah, so we've just been filming that over the last month, and over the week that it's going to be on screen, there's 4 huge stunts. 2 of them in particular have never ever been done before on a soap, so it's been a massive block for us, and it's been, yeah, I'm covered in bruises and cuts, and it's been fantastic. But yeah, watch out for that. So that's in about 5 6 weeks time, so watch out for that.
Oh, I can't wait for that. I'm intrigued now. I need to know.